Hi friends, a very warm welcome to each and everyone. Thank you so much for joining and watching it. So today we are going to make this beautiful coaster, flower coaster. So this one was a very interesting one on the Pinterest. So this is inspired from Pinterest. Okay, so I will walk you through with each and every detail how to make this one. Okay, and I have used acrylic yarn. You can use cotton yarn. The pattern remains the same. Okay, for making the coaster I use a decor yarn. Okay, acrylic yarn. Okay, so this is the color for pink color, then the green and the white. Okay, so you can use any yarn, any weight category, just follow the pattern. Okay. Now the whole coaster measures from one tip to another. It's almost 6.5 inches. Okay, so the middle center is 3.5, more than 3.5 inches. Okay, so you can decide whatever you want. Okay, how the measurement you want to do if you're replacing different category yarn, like weight category. Okay, but if you're using a thinner weight yarn, go for the measurement and you will get it. So this is a beautiful flower coaster, and you can obviously fold them into this flower bouquet. Okay, isn't that cute? So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so for making this coaster I used the 4mm hook. Okay, you'll need scissor, measuring tape and a yarn needle, and that's all. So whichever colors you choose, let's get started with that. Okay, so we are going to start by making a circle. Okay, chain 2. This chain 2 does not count anything. Now we are going to put 12 double crochet in this circle. Once you have your 12 double crochet, you're going to pull the tail to close the circle. Okay, and you're going to go on the first double crochet on top of the first double crochet and slip stitch to join. Chain 2. This chain 2 does not count anything. We are going to put 2 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, 2 double crochet in each stitch. We'll have 24 stitches at the end of this round. Once you finish the second round, you're going to slip stitch on top of the first double crochet to join the round. Okay, so we have finished our second round. Now we are going to go for the third round by putting chain 2. We are going to put 1 double crochet in the first stitch here. Then we are going to do an increase in the next stitch by putting 2 double crochet in that. Next, so we are going to repeat this, 1 double crochet in one stitch and increase in the next, that is 2 double crochet in one stitch. Okay, so carry on this pattern for all the way around. End of round 3 you should have 36 stitches. So we have finished the round 3. We are going to slip stitch in on top of the first double crochet, not the chain 2, to join. Okay, start by making chain 2. Now we are going to put 2 double crochet in 2 different stitches, 1 and 2, and then we are going to increase in the next 1 and 2. So we are going to repeat this. Okay, 2 double crochet in 2 different stitches, and then increase in the next, that is 2 double crochet in 1 stitch. Now we are going to follow this pattern all the way around, and you should have 48 stitches for round 4. Once you finished round 4, we are going to slip stitch on top of the double crochet, chain 1, and now we are going to cut the yarn. Okay, pull out the yarn and take your time little bit in weaving in the ends. Okay, now we have finished our white. Now we'll grab a green color. I'm going to start by making a slip knot. And you can start anywhere here. I'm going to start just where I ended this circle. Okay, this last round. So here, this first double crochet here, I'm going to insert my hook, place my green color on the hook, the loop, pull it through this way, and I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this chain 4 counts as the double crochet and a chain 1 space. Okay, now in the same place where we joined our yarn there only, we are going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, that makes our first V stitch. Then we are going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and a V stitch in the third one. A V stitch is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same place. So this is the V stitch. Okay, then chain 2, skip 2, and a V stitch in the third one. So we are going to follow this pattern all the way round. Okay, don't forget to chain 2, skip 2, and a V in the next. So here I'm at the end, and I have, this is the chain 3 or chain 2 we did, that does not count a stitch. Okay, remember that. And these are the 2 double crochet remaining, so we are going to skip that, chain 2, skip 2, and then we are going to slip stitch in the third chain. 1, 2, 3, third chain here to join. Okay, slip stitch to join, chain 1, and we can cut off the yarn. Okay, pull it out and cinch it tight, and that's all for the green color. Okay, now we are going to grab the flower color. You can use any color, whichever you like. I'm going to use a pink color here. Make a slip knot. Now you can start anywhere in the chain 2 spaces. Okay, not in the V stitch, but any of the chain 2 spaces. So I'm going to just go over here After the first V-stitch, just in between this here chain 2 spaces, place my hook, place my loop, pull it through, chain 1 to secure, and then single crochet. Okay, that's the single crochet, then chain 1. Now we go in the V-stitch and we are going to put 5 double crochet in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to pull the loop high, hold it with your fingers, don't let it go. Now we are going to go on top of the first double crochet here. This first double crochet just on top of it, okay, from front to back. Then put the loop on the hook, pull it through. That's the first cluster stitch, bubble. Okay, that's the first cluster stitch. Okay, now we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the space here which is created, you can see the small space after the slip stitch. Okay, first and last double crochet, the small circle which is created here, we are going to work in that. Okay, after the chain 4, we are going to go in that and make a single crochet. That's the first picot. Okay, now we need 2 more picots in the same place here. So chain 3, single crochet in that, chain 3, single crochet in the center. Now here we have got our 3 picots. Okay, so all in that one space here which is created. Okay, then chain 1, single crochet in the chain 2 space here, chain 1 to go for the next petal in this V-stitch, or next flower in the V-stitch. Okay, so we go, we put 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull the loop high, remove the hook, hold it. Okay, go into the first double crochet here on top from front, then place the loop on the hook, pull it through, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we go in the center and make our single crochet, chain 3, single crochet again, chain 3, and single crochet one more time. So you should have 3 picots over here. Then chain 1 and single crochet in the chain 2 space. So here we have completed our 2 flowers, and in this way you will go and make flowers in all the V-stitch. Okay, so you'll have total number of 16 flowers. Okay, because we have 16 V-stitches. So continue making yours. I will continue making mine, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so here I finished my last flower. Okay, so this is the finished one. So after the last flower we do chain 1, and this is the first single crochet here. We will just go and slip stitch to join, chain 1, and then we are going to snip the yarn, pull it out, and now it's done. Isn't it beautiful? And we just have to weave in the tails. And here our flower coaster is ready. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun, and I hope you try one. And I really enjoyed making this, and it was such a beautiful one. So whoever made this button, thank you so much for this beautiful button. I really enjoyed it. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye, friends.